Good morning, folks. Happy Monday. First off, I want to say there's 10 people in here, and I'll say it again in a little bit. Sorry about Friday. Uh, I knew there was going to be no show on Wednesday, and I told these gentlemen, but I forgot to tell everybody, and I woke up late and was in a hurry and had to get to an appointment, and I was late putting out a community post, so I just wanted to tell everybody that I'm sorry. And I want to apologize to these two gentlemen for letting everybody down.
It's all good, brother. You didn't let anybody down. I mean, real life comes first.
Unfortunately, yes. And I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off this morning. Had to go get the oil changed in the car because we were going to make a trip home to doctor's appointments, and then there's flooding down there, and clinics closed, and everything's going on back home in West Virginia. So now we can't go back there, and
yeah,
everything's going on.
Yeah, I had my own flooding and issues going on with the floods and with the tornadoes in the area. My town got hit hard this last week.
But you were saying you didn't have power for what, 3 or 4 days?
3 days.
3 days. Wow.
Yeah, got knocked out on Thursday night, and we didn't get back until Saturday night.
It hit Michigan and then come down under Cincinnati. We got the tail end of it, just some heavy rain and little bit of lightning and thunder, and then it went right over to West Virginia and just dumped. Well, it dumped here and then come down and dumped there. It was everywhere.
Yeah, no,
Did you get any bad storms or anything, Bass Man?
No. Well, we had storms, but nothing terribly bad.
Yeah. I was going and checking out my father's house, make sure that he didn't flood out, and I had to drive through 4 lakes in order to get there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is everything okay at Pop's house?
Everything was good.
Good. I'm glad. Let's go ahead and say hello to the fine folks right off the bat. We got Yofan.
Ozzy.
Laziness. And he's yelling Ozzy right off the bat.
Yeah. Silver Gator. Hi, how y'all doing? I'm so glad for me to see you. I guarantee it.
Absolutely. Silver Gator saying woof woof. Miss Amy Harrell, good morning, ma'am. You've seen the video that we put out for you this morning. If you folks have not seen that video, I'm going to give a little plug here real quick. On my channel that you're on right now, there is a video up. It's a friend mail video from the lovely Miss Amy Harrell. We've been friends for a good while, a couple years at least. We were moderators on another channel together for a long time, and Bass Man. Us three were kind of like a really good triple threat tag team there for a while. But she made a quilt for Zoey. And this quilt is absolutely amazing. There's got to be more than 100 little squares that are probably 3 inches by 5 inches just covering this thing. And it's 5 foot by 8 foot. I mean, It is a big quilt, and I know she's been working on it for a couple years. So this thing is huge.
A lot of love in that blanket.
Oh, and Zoe loves it. Zoe's like, it's mine. Nobody's touching it. You're going to wash it by hand. You're going to hang it up to dry. She's like, it's not going in any machine. She's like, because I don't want none of them stitches coming out.
Nope.
I'm going to go ahead and take this one too, sir. Saying, Yoke fan, good morning. And she says good morning to everybody and gives beautiful hugs. Miss Kino Man.
Yes.
Good morning, man. Good morning,
man. We got the Bass Man. Bass Man, what you gonna do when they coming for you?
saying good morning, Tiny and family. And good morning to Bass Man. We have C Griller Stacker. C Griller Stacker. Day after tomorrow, your auction gift to Zoe's video is coming out. She made the video for you. We did a shout out for you. So hopefully, and right now, if you folks are not subscribed to C Griller Stacker does some very good videos. I watch every one of them. I'm subscribed to him, and he's one of the top channels I watch. He makes some very awesome videos. I like him a lot.
Yeah, we got everybody's favorite Tar Heel, Josh C. Good morning.
Mr. Mark Lewis saying, morning, Tiny, Kevin, and Bassman.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Miss Ken of mine messaged me at like 5 after, or no, it was like 10 or 15 after 11. And she's like, is everything okay? And I had just put my feet on the floor from getting out of the bed. And I'm like, we got to be out of here by 11:30. And it was like 11:15. I was like, oh no. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She reached out to me too. And I let her know that, Zoe had an appointment and that I was out of power.
I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Wiles. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Your turn.
Mr. Wiles Palladino saying, good morning, friends. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. And to let you know, me and Bassman, we haven't nailed it down completely. We haven't confirmed completely, but we're thinking tomorrow evening there may be a little dueling microscopes for those Bessie Colemans that you sent us, looking for those spitting Bessies and stuff. Hopefully. There we go.
KG Coins is in the house. Good morning, sir. Hello, all.
Good morning, sir. Hope Smiles is doing good this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a name we haven't seen for a while, Bassman. Corey Small. Good morning, Amy and Bassman. Corey was also on that channel as a moderator with Bassman, Amy, and myself. Got a lot of good people in here talking.
Oh yeah.
I love seeing. I mean, you're scrolling down and you're looking for new names and stuff, but you're also catching all these good comments. Yep. Compton. Good morning,
Brother
sir.
Compton.
Good morning. Think we're caught up?
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
Griller Stacker saying, wow, thank you so much. Tell Zoe I look forward to it. If I don't respond right away, I will. Starting tomorrow, I am out of country.
Ooh.
What? That sounds like a good trip, unless it's business related. Then, If it's work, nah. If it's pleasure, right on. If you don't mind, and just don't respond if you don't mind. But are you up north, down south, further away?
Well, here's a name we haven't seen in a while. Wolvie.
Good morning, Silver Wolverine. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Great to see you, brother.
Mr. Wolverine got the Gold Liberty.
Ooh.
Did a video on it. Beautiful. He was going to take it out of the capsule, but decided not to take it out of the capsule.
Yeah, good idea.
When he said I am going to take it out of the capsule, I was like, what? Really? And then I was rooting him on there for a minute, and then he said, no, I'm not going to take it out of the capsule. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I was like, but it would have been really cool if you would have took it out. But he was looking for finning and stuff like that on the coin and see if it was all center and stuff like that. beautiful, beautiful coin. I made a comment on this thing. I was like, I like it. And the eagle is really cool. It's one of the best eagle designs. I mean, it's reminiscent of the peace dollar eagle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The only thing, if I had anything to say about it, and I made a comment on his video, what is up with the mint clipping feathers on all these eagles? They clip the wing on the American Silver Eagle,
Mm-hmm.
and on the Gold Liberty, they clipped his tail. I'm like, why? And he's like, well, I prefer to think that the tail is resting on the rim of the gold. So I was like, that's a good way to look at it. I like that.
Oh, hey, you know what? The artist's palette is only so large.
Yep.
So, I mean, yeah, if you want to have more eagle on the coin, yeah, you're going to trim some of the feathers.
Mm-hmm. See, Griller Stacker will be drinking cocktails with umbrellas in Barbados. They make some beautiful coins in Barbados.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, they have some awesome silver rounds that come from Barbados, like the tridents and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
The older,
I'm trying to remember. I think their coins have the starfish on it, don't they?
Yep. And the older ones have a pig. They have a piggy on them. Those are some of Zoe's favorite ones. She's like, they got little piggies on them. Here we go. I was going through a couple of rolls of wheatback pennies with my daughter, and we found a 1909 VDB. Nice. I am very excited that I have one. It's not an S mint mark, but it will do. Absolutely.
It'll do.
Whenever some of the some of the long time subscribers will remember, or people that have went back and watched some of the older videos that me and Zoe did. We were putting together a set called The Presidents. It's in a 14 by 13 or 15 by 13 wall hanging behind glass. And it's got places for all the denominations of coins. Well, they had, and it was from the 70s because they all had like 73s and 74s in them. I mean, cent, nickel, dime, half, quarter, and dollar. And they had all of them in there. Well, I was like, okay, which would be the easiest ones to get? Which ones are not as rare? And, which ones would be affordable? Because I don't want to go for all S's. But I got the first year of every denomination and put in that president's wall hanging.
Oh, nice.
And there's a couple of videos on it. Whenever I would get one, I would do it.
You there, Tiny?
Yep. Am I back?
Yeah, you froze there for a second.
Oh, sorry. But a longtime friend of the channel, Miss Barbara R., sent me a VDB, not an S, but a Philadelphia, because I wanted Philadelphias for all of them. Because, they're the most readily available, the most affordable. So she sent me a VDB because I had traded for another VDB that I knew was cleaned, but because I got it for like $3 worth of trade, I believe. And before they sent it to me, they cleaned it again. They dipped it, and it turned that milky orange color.
Pink.
I was like, yeah, pink. And I was like, oh no. That was a good find, Corey. I'm happy for you. Compton's on his lunch break.
Hey, glad to have you during the lunch.
Only bad things can happen.
Yeah, if you were to take that out of that capsule, most definitely.
Absolutely. Mr. Scott S. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Scott.
Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
See, there's that everyone again. I swear.
He does it on purpose.
We know you know that we know.
We
that
know.
you
If you know, you know. And we know. So 22 people in here. Has everyone hit the like button? If not, please do so. Let's YouTube know we're doing something right and you appreciate us doing it. So thank you very much. Good morning, my beautiful stacking brothers and sisters. You are incredible and can truly do anything you put your efforts into. We are all in this together, and helping each other is what matters. Absolutely. I 100% totally agree. Mr. Wild saying getting back an annex submission this week and sending off another submission with 2023 peace proofs, hoping to get at least 170 out of 4.
Good luck to you, sir.
I'm hoping you get 4 for 4.
470s, yeah.
I hope you're batting 1,000 with them 70s. That'd be awesome. I'm a fraction of everyone. Miss Kinnaman, you were more than a fraction, my man.
You're a big piece of everyone.
You're a big piece of this community. So we're gonna need to get you up here sometime and let you.
Yes, sir.
Let you talk to the good people. We speaking of the liberties, did everyone that ordered their liberties get their liberties in? Because I'd read a couple places that there was some delay in the liberties. Did you have a delay in getting because you bought some silvers, right?
Actually, no, I hadn't. I'm going to be ordering them when I have the chance.
Okay.
But talking about mint delays, my Hovita Idar's quarters just arrived on Saturday.
That's what you were waiting for.
Been like 2 weeks since those went through and they were paid for. So, yeah, the processing time on those was major. But like this, I received the Hovita Idars at the same time that I received the 2023 silver proof sets.
Oh, wow.
And they were released a week apart.
How did your silver proof sets look?
I still haven't even opened it yet.
What?
Hey, I got power back at 6 o'clock on Saturday, and then it was time to clean out the fridge because of 3 days of sitting there. So
could we see a not on here, but could we be seeing a video of an opening?
Very much so.
Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
Boxes are still sealed.
Miss Kinnaman, you forget that we talk on the phone and face to face, and I see you. You're not. Me, look at this. 350 pounds worth of blah. You are not at all. I have a type 1 1913 Buffalo nickel with a 40-degree rear die rotation.
Whoa.
I had it authenticated by Wexler and need to send it in to have it graded. Would you guys recommend PCGS or NGC? For Wexler, I would say attribution-wise, I would say NGC, wouldn't you, Mr.
I'd almost say Annex.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But I know that NGC
and PCGS both do the error attribution, but it's extra.
Yeah.
And honestly, when I normally see other than the major varieties like top 50 VAMs or top 100, other than that, most of the variety attribution I see is normally an Annex.
They are getting to be known for their attributions, for their errors and VAMs and stuff like that. So, and
then again, there's a fourth player on the stage now.
CAC.
Yeah. Although they're still getting their footing, they haven't started accepting submissions yet. But From what I hear, they're getting close to that.
Appreciate that, Corey Small. I am by far not an expert, or by far do not have an expert opinion, but my opinion would be, like Mr. Kevin said, Annex is getting to be known for their, and well, have been for a long time, known for their air attributions and stuff like that, and they've been known to do some really good stuff. And I know Annex had a bad name for a long time. They had a group of graders that seemed to be light-handed with the grades, is what I'd say, or a little loose with their grading. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can see a 62 become a 64 like that. I mean, but within the last couple of years, they've really tightened down. And I know for a fact that a lot of the graders that were there 4 or 5 years ago are no longer there. I know they've turned over some of their graders fairly widespread, and they've tightened up on their quality control, I should say, or their secondary looks. Like, they go through another look, they go through another set of hands now, and they're getting a lot better. And there's a reason that they're number 3 in line. PCGS and NGC, you could argue back and forth for number 1, number 2 all day long, but Annex is right there, number 3 all the time, right behind the big boys. So the first, I've never graded a coin. I have graded coins, and I've purchased graded coins and trade for graded coins. But whenever I do send in grading coins, and I have like 10 right now that I would like to send in to get graded, I'm going to Annex, because they listen to the
no, they check for the attributions.
Right.
Meanwhile, NGC and PCGS, they have to send it out to their expert, who's probably in the office once a month, in order to do all the attributions. And a lot of people don't get the attributions that they believe they're due because of that. So you have to be very careful when it comes to error and variety attributions with the big 2. And I just saw a message from Azure Blue. He was wondering about CAC accepting submissions right now. Well, they're very close to getting there. In fact, I believe the Tennessee Money Show that's going on, I want to say in late September, they're actually going to be accepting submissions at that show.
Nice.
So they are almost ready. Their biggest issue was sourcing the materials for their slabs. But it sounds like they've gotten past that now.
Nice. Mr. Bill Driscoll, good to see you, buddy. It's been a little while. Always good to see an old friend.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. Annex rate of 70 for the Morgan and Peace uncirculated is lower than NGC or PCGS. They are grading these a bit tougher. That's good to hear. This is correct, Mr. Scott. Yep. Annex resale prices aren't as high as the other 2. PCGS by far has the best resale value. For your money. You pay, let's say, $40 is like, if you have to have something put on the slab, or you want something put on the slab, $40 is pretty much, average price of what you're going to pay to get a coin graded, PCGS. But when you get it, you can always make money on it, because PCGS, and it really can't be argued, PCGS gets better money for their grades.
Yes.
You pay for it, but they get better resale.
Yeah, you get better in return.
Right. NGC is right there, and within like the last 6, 7 months, I've seen them sneaking up with the resale value, but for my peace of mind, and in my opinion, to have an attribution on a coin that you're going to keep for your personal collection and you're not worried about like resale value and stuff, as long as it's graded and in a slab by a reputable company. I mean, like, you get those RGBs or PRT, incorporated slabs, and you're like, what in the world is this? Did they
the alphabet graders?
The alphabet graders, yes. And now you have CAC. CAC was the grader for the graders for years. I mean, and they, those little green beans you used to see on coins. Authenticated the grade of the coin. So, PCGS would put a 64 on this Morgan. Well, they'd send it to CAC, and then CAC would say, "Yep, that's a good grade. That's a 64. We approve." Then they put that little sticker on there. That little sticker meant more money on a PCGS or NGC slab. It didn't matter. That CAC sticker meant more. And now CAC is doing their own grading. So now another good question is there going to be another company step up and say, okay, we're going to take over where CAC, because CAC's grading coins now. Are they still gonna grade, or not grade? Authenticate the grade? Would that be the way to put it, or?
I believe they are.
Confirm,
because I've been hearing of people receiving new submissions from CAC. Honestly, I could call it grade verification, or
there we go.
Because what the green bean signifies is if it's of exceptional quality for that grade. And then they also, you'll see it very rarely, but they also have a gold bean. And the gold bean means that it was undergraded.
Oh, yeah.
That it is superb. It is beyond what the grade on the holder is.
So in other words, if it was a 64, they said 64, and CAC thought, well, maybe it may have been a 65, then they get that gold bean.
Yep, but it is tough getting that gold bean.
Oh.
Because it has to be superb for that grade.
Here's a little bit of pricing info. Annex U.S. Modern Grading category is $14 a coin with a 5-coin minimum.
Yeah, that's why when you see a lot of, and Annex grading is on par with the other two. So, I mean, if you're looking to verify something, but you want to verify it in an economy sense, you can send it to Annex first for $14, $15 a coin, and you can have them verify before you send that coin to get PCGS.
Yeah, because they will, if they verify it, and send it off, and yep, this is what it is. It's it's this VAM or it's this error or whatever. And then you can send it into PCGS and they'll take their word for it, or NGC.
Well, no, it's not a matter of that, but their attribution is just as well as what PCGS and NGC are doing. So, for example, I sent into Annex a 1922 Lincoln cent with no demon mark. And I was looking at it. It looked like it was a strong reverse. So I sent it into Annex to have them verify it. and it came back that it was a light reverse. It was different from what there's 4 different 22 no Ds. You want to have the type 3. I think I had a type 2.
Oh, wow.
So, and that lowers the amount that you can get for it. Instead of it being a $2,000 coin, it was a $200 coin. So, knowing that it's only that much return on it, then I didn't spend the $40 to send it to PCGS to be able to get that higher echelon.
Gotcha. Mr. Kevin, how are the resale prices for the 2023 Morgan and Peace Raw and MS70s? Also, are the prices former for the 2021 Raw MS70 Peace and Morgans? Did you see any Raw uncirculateds at the
Raw uncirculateds? No, I saw more raw proof. The raw uncirculateds dried up pretty quickly. I mean, I think I still have one of each in my case. I'm selling them at $95 for the raw uncirculateds. And the proofs actually, well, I'm down to one of each of those as well, but I'm at $90 a piece on the proofs. Because, I mean, proofs are still available on the Mint website. They made 400,000 of them. And they seem to be ubiquitous out there right now. So, yeah, it may have cost more, but yeah, secondary market, I'm charging less. And as for the 70s, I haven't, at the shows, I'm not seeing the graded ones out there just yet. I had one example that I purchased from a wholesaler that I sold out there, and I want to say I got $140 a coin out of the MS70s.
What's your thoughts about this? The PCGS Proof 70 grading results for the 2021 Reverse Proof Silver Eagle set is about the same as the 2021 D Morgan, but the values are way different. 60% proof 70s.
Well, I'm also trying to remember the 2021 Reverse Proof Eagle set. What was the mintage on that in comparison to the 2021 D Morgan? Because 175,000, I know for the Morgan. I want to say that Reverse Proof set was probably around what, 225? I can't remember. Let me look that up.
225 or 250. Yes, Mr. Kevin believes that they are still, or he knows that they have, some have been coming back, Compton stickering slabs. 125,000 for the
120.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just got that up. 124,021. Yeah.
That sounds
okay.
Then
Then that is a horse of a different color. The only thing I can think of then is that the Morgan popularity, because yeah, those ASEs, in my opinion, they should be greater.
Yeah,
and I know the raw set for them, last I checked, was still around $300 for the raw set.
lower mintage and a
lower mintage and lower population, then yeah, that.
And actually a better looking coin on top of that. But I mean, I guess it's the conditional rarity of that D Morgan is just, and I mean, once a coin gets a hype about it, that hype is going to ride for a long time.
Oh yeah.
And the conditional rarity of that 2021 D Morgan was like right away. It was like they look like they've been skipped across the parking lot. you know, they look horrible. You know, they're getting details right out of the mint packaging, and they opened them at PCGS. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
PCGS opened the mint box and put on the slab details. How could
Yeah.
it be cleaned? It never left the daggone building.
No, I know.
It makes no sense.
But you know what? You know what? There are funny things about the conditional and the actual rarity. Think about it for the Lincoln cents. Everybody knows the 1909 SVDB. What is
Yep.
number 2 lowest mintage?
Isn't it I want to say it was in the 20s.
1931S.
1931S. I was thinking 23 or something like that for some reason.
But you'd never know it because a bunch of them were kept in nice condition because they knew it was a low mintage that year.
Nice.
So you can find excuse me, losing my voice. You can find extra fines and uncirculateds for not that much money. But you go to the number 3 on the list, the 1914D, which 1.1 million minted.
Mm-hmm.
And that one in slick condition, you're paying almost $200 for.
Oh, wow. I didn't know those were bringing that much.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, how about the 2021 Morgan and Peace in Raw? Have you seen any of those out?
I see them every now and then. I haven't been paying attention to the price as well as I should because I don't keep. I have my personal set and that's it right now. So,
I know the MS70 Peace dollar is going for right around 360, 370, something like that.
Yeah, that
on the retail end.
Yeah, I was checking the MS70s out recently. I want to say the New Orleans and the San Francisco were getting about 275. Philadelphia was right around 300, and Carson City was getting about 350. And then Denver is just Denver.
Yeah.
But as you said, yeah, it's all a matter of the hype. Like with the Lincoln cents, all the hype is on the 09 SVDB. So that's the coin that's worth $1,000.
Yep. It's a hype on a coin can mean between affordable and not.
Mm-hmm.
No matter the mintage. I mean,
exactly.
Like here, this goes with what Scott S is saying. I hope the 2023 Proof Morgan and Peace Proof 70s drop in price. There's hype on them right now because you know, they're the first real proofs
mm-hmm.
of the Morgan and Peace. So the hype is big right now.
I mean, Proof 70s right now, I want to say I've seen some going for around 150, but I'm still able to find them around 120.
Nice. Have a good day, C. Griller Stacker. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to watch that video day after tomorrow. Yes, I hope to comment on your comment there, Scott. Yes, I hope they go down too, and I wouldn't doubt if they do within the next 4 or 5 months. But because everybody was pre-ordering them, and which is smart because if you want the coin and you want it in a 70, pre-order it. You know they're going to go through hundreds, if not thousands, of coins, places so they can get those 70s to be able to bring them to market. They're going to go through hundreds, like I said, if not thousands of coins. So you can pre-order them, and it's very smart to do so because you want that 70. If you want a 70, if you just want the coin, go raw. But if you want the 70, pre-order it if you can. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm a firm believer in that. No, you pre-ordered, right?
Yep.
You got NGC, right?
Yep. Yeah, the 100th,
NGC.
they continued that 100th anniversary yellow and blue look on the
Oh,
label.
nice.
So yeah, instead of 100th anniversary, now it just says Morgan dollar and peace dollar down there. But yeah,
Nice. Compton, the guy was livid. It was Mr. Daniel from Coin Help You that brought that to a video, wasn't it?
yeah, he made note of
Um,
it. I don't think it was him directly though.
yeah, it wasn't him that got the coin back with details. It was someone he knew that he was in contact
Mhm.
with. I think the 2021 reverse set should be selling for much more money than it is. Very disappointed in its resale value. Yep. Scott S. The U.S. Mint is just minting too many coins in the metals for the most items and depressing the price because of lack of demand. I'd agree with that. Making a lot of something and it drives the price way down. It's like you see it now. The mortgage of peace dollars from 2021, low mintage, higher price.
Yep.
2023's higher mintage, lower price. If the mintage was the same, you would see the same big boom that you've seen in 21 for those prices, for those coins right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Now this wasn't the price, but let's just say you pre-ordered a Proof 70 of a 2021. It was like $350. You pre-order a Proof 70 for 2023, it was like 200 or something like that.
Yeah.
190 something, 200 somewhere in there. So bigger mintage, lower price. Lower mintage, bigger price. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it only makes sense. I mean, it's it's common sense, but big mintages does tend to lack demand because
Stuff all the
people are saying
prices. Yeah.
there's a lot of them out there. I'll wait until the price goes rock bottom. And you could go on. I guarantee you. Well, I'm not going to say guarantee. You could probably go on eBay right now and look at like the 69s, the Proof 69s, and they'll almost be release price because people loaded so many of them into PCGS and NGC, and if they're not there already, wait about 6 months, and those Proof 69s will be everywhere, and they'll flood them with those 69s because they just want to get rid of them and they want to try to get their money back on the grading.
Yep. I'm actually looking on eBay right now, and 69s are going for about $140 a piece.
That's the coin. That's
a
about
single.
the coin in the grading.
Here's one that buy it now, 130.
See, that's the price of the coin and the price of grading.
Yeah.
That's crazy. PCGS Proof 70 is about 400 give or take for the 2 coin set, but 1,000-ish for the 2021 D MS70. I did put something out about this yesterday because it was mind blowing when I saw the grading results. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sure did.
Well, yeah, people aren't realizing that a bunch of 2021 Ds have been sent in because of this initial scarcity, and the numbers have caught up. So the scarcity really isn't there anymore. It's actually quite unwarranted. But the popularity from the initial release, that's still fueling it.
Just a reminder, Silver Wolverine, very good channel, very awesome. Does numismatic news and information. and does videos about the coins he gets and stuff like that, and compares. Does a really good job of it. Like his channel, watch all his videos, give him a thumbs up. Don't always comment, but I don't always comment. You should always comment. But if you're not subscribed to Silver Wolverine, please go over and give him a subscribe. It's well worth it, and you'll be happy you did. Miss Amy has a graded 2021 and a raw 2021 D. Nice.
Yep, I have my set of 2021s right there.
Nice. I've only got one. I've got the 2021 piece in MS70. Well, Little Miss does. And she has a MS69 Denver.
Nice.
2021 Morgan Dollar. I want a reverse proof set to keep, not to sell. Yep.
Oh yeah, that was an awesome set. The only thing I didn't like about it was the packaging.
Yeah.
And I actually made an adjustment to mine. Instead of keeping it in the original packaging, I have the packaging from one of those 2012 and 2013 mint releases where they had the commemorative sets from San Francisco and West Point for their anniversaries.
Yeah.
Hardwood box, velvet inside,
Nice.
gorgeous. And I have that
Nice.
sitting on my work desk, and it is beautiful.
You okay? Scott says the 2023 reverse proof Morgan and Peace set has been add to bag on and off all week. I noticed that. It's like it'll be there for 2 or 3 minutes and then gone. And then like 2 hours later, it'll be there for like 30 seconds and then gone. It's like the button has Tourette's or something like me. I mean, it's twitching everywhere.
Doesn't know if it wants to come or go.
Yes, Compton almost had a 2021 D Morgan. Sorry, buddy. Compton almost got our 2021 D Morgan, and then I couldn't talk Zoe into it. Let's just put it that way. I couldn't talk her into parting with it. Mr. Scott needs to send in his 2021 D Morgan for grading. Ooh, good luck, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Miss Amy Harrell saying keep us posted. Yes, sir. Keep us posted, Mr. Scott. She thinks her is an MS69 also, or 2021 D. Plus, the eBay seller has to pay 13% fee plus shipping cost. Yep.
Oh yeah.
So you think the proofs were what, 85? Is that how much they were from the mint?
Yeah.
Proofs were 85, and let's just say what is it? 35 is like minimum grading from PCGS, or is it 30?
I think you can get away with 30. It's depending on the services you select.
So we'll say 30. So then you're looking at 100, and so then plus the 13. Yeah, they're trying to get their money from the coin, the money from grading, and their fees. And that, if they're selling it at 130, I mean that's like getting. I mean, paying them. That'd be like them just buying the coin, grading it, and giving it to you for nothing. On their end, just getting their money back, making no money on it. That's. I feel bad. I feel bad for the resellers. Compton watches Silver Wolverine.
It's an excellent channel. I watch Silver Wolverine.
I do too. He does live streams too with Miss Nick's Coins.
Nick. Yep, is Nick.
Yep. Miss Nick was in here a while ago. I like to see more Miss Nick and more of you, Silver Wolverine. I like to get you guys up here and let's talk about some stuff.
More than welcome.
Scott S. says Silver Wolverine does put out some great videos and statistics and other interesting topics. Absolutely. I'm way behind. No, I'm not.
No, you're not. You're up to. You're only about six posts back, so you're good.
Ooh, Scott S. Just wait. There's something weird going on with the 2023 release. I am just waiting for the U.S. Mint sales this week to come out before speculating about it.
Ooh.
I have 2 or 3 raw of each of the Morgan and Peace 2021 that are unopened U.S. Mint brown boxes.
Nice.
Wow, nice. That's really cool. Heck yes, Scott S. I'll have to start getting everything together. Scott S. says, thanks, Compton. Me too. What? Sales tax in California is 10.25%.
Holy crap in a hat.
Florida has none. I think I think West Virginia is like. You remember what the sales tax is in West Virginia? Was it 7%?
6 or 7.
It's either 6 or 7. There's no food sales tax
Are you
in West
asking
Virginia.
the wrong person? I live in Ohio.
She said, so you're asking the wrong person. I live in Ohio. Well, she has
And Michigan,
2020.
6% on non-food.
Yep. Now, see what's odd about the sales tax on food in West Virginia. You can buy this with no sales tax, but something else like a burrito that you warm up in the microwave at the gas station, there's tax on it. Anything prepared food-wise is taxed.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of odd. But I mean, I can understand being prepared, and there's more to it and stuff like that. But yeah.
Yeah, and heck, up here in Michigan, that soda can has a added deposit on it. So, you know how everybody says bring your cans to Michigan because you get 10 cents back. But yeah, we pay that 10 cents up front.
Wow. Man,
Copper
Michigan,
Owl
New
Coins
York.
is in the house.
Vermont is only 10 cents. Michigan and Oregon is 10 cents.
Yep.
Says it right there on top of the can.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you take your cans back to the store?
Yep.
I remember doing that. You remember the 20? Well, yeah, you're the same age as I am. You
Mm-hmm.
remember the 20-ounce glass bottles of?
Oh yeah.
And right in the front of the store, you'd hear that them glass bottles clanging together, and everybody bringing back their 6-packs of 20-ounce glass bottles.
Yep.
Getting that 40 cents back, or getting the little token that you take through the line with you that you get the deposit back on them for. I remember that.
Copper Owl Coins. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you, Copper Owl Coins.
Now there's
another
of trouble.
There's another good channel, Copper Owl Coins.
Yes, sir.
Florida has a coin metal sales tax if you are under $500. What?
Makes you want to spend
So if you buy
$501.
So if you buy a bunch, you don't have to pay tax. But if you just buy as much as you can afford,
Mm-hmm.
You got to pay tax.
You get taxed.
Now, West Virginia, there's no tax. There's no. I keep saying West Virginia. I'm in Ohio, but West Virginia, there's no tax on collectible coins. Even pawn shops that resell coins don't charge you tax on those coins.
Yep.
The pawn shop that I used to deal with, they were charging tax on it, and a guy came in with the paperwork that he had printed off the internet with the law and everything on it, and he highlighted the 4 or 5 lines where it said, precious metals and collectible coins don't have sales tax in West Virginia. And they actually put it in one of their coin cases and taped it to the bottom of the thing so people would know that there was no sales tax on it. That was cool. And the only trouble around here, you still there, Bassman?
Yep.
Yep.
Don't wake me up.
Oh, sorry. Shh. Go to sleep. Oh, you know what he did to me? I'll tell you. I'm telling you, Bassman. You know what he did to me one time? I think I'd passed out, and I come back to, and then a little bit later, because see, sometimes when I pass out and I wake back up, it just totally drains me. It's like I've been running a marathon or something. I get so sleepy. Me and Bassman were working on something, and it was important, and I was like, sing to me, and all of a sudden he goes, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, no, it was Rockabye Baby, wasn't it?
Yeah, Rockabye Baby.
And I'm like, that's not working. I said, that's not nice. I said, that's not
I
nice.
can't hardly keep my eyes open. I said you're falling asleep. So he said, sing to me. He's playing it.
Bassman can sing, y'all. He can. I'm telling you. I won't get him to sing one day and we'll video it or record it and I'll play it for you. No, I wouldn't do that to him. Compton's going to gather up a trailer full of cans or glass bottles, take them to Michigan. You guys got the deposit on the plastic bottles too, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Any container that can be recycled, I guess. What about jars of peanut butter and stuff like that? Is there a deposit on those bottles?
No, there's not.
No, just the
soda. Yep.
They have it on the adult beverages and stuff too. I'm assuming.
No,
and if you
the sparkling ice, sparkling water that I drank has a deposit on it.
So do you like
jugs of milk or anything?
No, not milk. Yeah.
Do you take the cans back like this, or do you crush them, or?
No, you have to have the barcode still intact. So, because the machine feeds in the can, it reads the barcode to see if it's accepted that it has a deposit or not, and it puts it into the crunch pile or to the reject pile.
Oh, cool. I forgot about those machines.
Oh, yeah. Those Tamra machines, they're everywhere.
And by the time you figure up the diesel or the gas and the trailer fee and all this stuff, Compton, it's not going to work out very well. Unless you're right there at the state,
I was going to
right
say,
on the border.
Scott S. is right there on the border. So, yeah, he buys all of his stuff in Indiana and just hops over the border to Michigan.
Smart man. You could get a lot of coins like that, Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, how dare you spend your money sensibly in Florida. Teacher 1380, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Okay. I've got the Don Mattingly autograph baseball card that Bassman so lovingly purchased for me. And I have the Mark Twain commemorative that Teacher 1388. purchased for me, right in the closet with the coins set right on the shelf. So every day, 2 or 3 times a day, when I get in there to do stuff, get my shirts or get my shoes or get medicines or something like that, I always have to pick those up and look.
You're always there to greet the day.
I've almost wore the packaging out on that Don Mattingly card. That's right, Kentucky. You don't pay taxes on silver there in Kentucky either. Scott S. is asking, what kind of microscope do you use? The sound is very clear.
My microphone is one of those the Blue
microphone.
Yeti. Yeah, let's. It's a Blue Yeti.
Let me make it larger for a second so we can see.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, it's one of the Blue Yeti microphones.
Those are very nice directional microphones.
Oh, yeah.
Make you small again. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
There.
Mine is just the same. The other one that I use, the one I used to use was a toner or toner, TONOR. But the model that I had was one of their higher end ones, and it was compared to the Blue Yeti. Mm-hmm. Not a very good comparison at all. But to have its name in there with Blue Yeti,
oh yeah,
was good enough for me. And because Blue Yetis are absolutely amazing, amazing microphones. Copper Apple coins. Lawmakers in this country and states are just geniuses. Can you hear my sarcasm? I can read it. That sentence is slathered in it. I mean, it's just oozing.
Loud and clear. Oozing.
Bassman, you hush that language.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Didn't they recently arrest someone for collecting money to transporting and getting deposit money across state line?
They're not really checking it at the border.
Now I know if you know, you know.
Yep.
Tony, stop drooling on that coin packaging. Those of you that don't know and weren't at the auction on Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Coins Making Sense channel, we have 12 awesome items, and we will have 12 awesome items this week from Mr. Kevin, and a lot of them will be from what you folks have requested. And there is an awesome buy it now this week. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll wait till Wednesday.
You're going to have to go look.
But you'll have to go look when Bassman puts out the newsletter. And if you're not on the newsletter, please get a hold of myself, Mr. Kevin, or Bassman. Our emails are all on our about pages. So you can get a hold of us and we can put you on the email list for the newsletter and the links to the auction and the links to the spreadsheet that we put out every Tuesday for the auction on Wednesday. So you can do your due diligence and you can figure out what you want to spend or how much you're willing to wheel and deal with. Awesome deal. But the auction, I digress. Teacher 1388 gifted me that beautiful Mark Twain commemorative coin. And he was probably on his phone. And Tiny is a lot of the time auto-corrected to Tony because the I and the O are right next to one another. And you would be surprised at the times I've been called Tony. I mean, thousands of times I've been called Tony on live streams and everything.
I'm gonna start calling
Did you hear that? She said, that's what I'm going to start calling you.
Oh, hush, shut up.
Devil woman!
Shut up, Tony.
Shut up, Tony. See? See how she is? I guess we better get off here before I get beat.
All right.
Shut up, Tony.
Well, Tiny, Bassman, I want to thank you all for having me up here, as always. And also, I have to thank each and every one of you, because if it wasn't for you, we'd just be sitting here talking to ourselves. So for now, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a good day.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go lay down for a little bit. The migraine has started.
Oh,
I'm going to see if I can cut it off. But anyway, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
I hope you feel better, brother. I really, really do. Compton is asking who, Amy? Somebody wants Amy to come back, and she's not in harmony with that. I agree, Miss Amy. Compton, it's where we all met. I'll just, me, you, Bassman, Amy, Ken of mine, Bill Driscoll. That's where we all met at. That's who's wanting her to come back. She's not jiving with that. Sure Blue says, take care, everyone, and go help someone that cannot help themselves. Absolutely. Oh. Well, I hope everything works out, Kay, and I hope it's not something serious, teacher. But I want everybody to have a great day. We will see you Wednesday for the auction preview. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.